Do you ever get that feeling when you're watching EastEnders and think, blimey, I didn't see that coming? Well, buckle up, because what's brewing between Nicola and George is anything but straightforward. Remember when George first rocked up in Walford? The bloke was charming, solid, proper family man material. And now, he's smack bang in the middle of one of the square's messiest love tangles. So, Nicola and George, that fiery fling we all thought had burned out. Turns out the story's far from over. And honestly, I can't help but smile at this because Nicola's only been in Walford for 9 months and already she's causing more drama. Now, if you've been watching closely, you'll know George isn't exactly skipping through the roses right now. He's got one eye on Nicola and the other glued on her son Harry, and for good reason. That lad's been making waves with Gina and Kojo. And let's be real, George doesn't take kindly to anyone stirring trouble for his girls. But here's the thing, no matter how much George wants to keep things calm, Nicola's not the type for quiet evenings and crossword puzzles, is she? She's Mitchell through and through, full throttle, no breaks. And that means drama is guaranteed. Now, the word on the street is that Nicola and George are heading for a proper roller coaster. Not a gentle romance with roses and wine. Oh no, this is EastEnders. We're talking passion, secrets, and possibly a few broken hearts along the way. What really gets me is how these two came together in the first place. They bonded over their rough pasts, right? And for a while, it felt almost tender. Two people scarred by life finding comfort in each other. But this isn't a fairy tale. Nicola's carrying so much baggage, you'd need a removal van to shift it. And let's not forget what she's already done. Fans might remember she daubed in Ravi, which kicked off a chain of chaos, and then there's the whole saga with Harry working off debts. It's like trouble just follows her around like a bad smell. And now she's got her hooks back into George. It's a recipe for disaster. Or excitement. Depends how you look at it. I'll be honest, part of me wonders, is George in over his head? He's always been the rock, the protector. But Nicola, she's unpredictable, and that's what makes her fascinating. You never quite know if she's going to kiss you or kill you. Here's a question: could this fling turn into something serious? Or is it doomed before it begins? I can almost picture Elaine right now, rolling her eyes so hard you'd hear it from the Vic. And if Gina and Anna catch wind of this, sparks will fly. George is already skating on thin ice with his daughters after all the family drama earlier this year. This could blow things sky high. And what about Harry? That boy's a ticking time bomb. If George finds out more about what he's been up to, it won't just be Nicola he's furious with. And then you've got Kojo in the mix. Honestly, it's starting to feel like the early 2000s all over again, when every love story came with a side order of betrayal and a punch up outside the Vic. Personally, I think Nicola's here to stay, and I love that. She's bold, messy, and brings that old school EastEnders energy we've been missing. But if history tells us anything, these stories never end with a nice cuppa and a handshake. Someone's going to get hurt, and my money says it's not Nicola. What do you think? Is George making the biggest mistake of his life? Or could these two actually be the next big couple on the square? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one because it's got me hooked. If you've enjoyed this little gossip session, give the video a like, leave your theories in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Soap Insider 2.0 for more EastEnders spoilers and chat. Cheers for watching, and trust me, the drama's only just getting started.